Hello there. I wanted to talk today about, Jennifer here, first off. I wanted to talk about Easter and humanist thought on it. I realize I'm a couple of weeks late, but I haven't had time. I've got a little boy that I take care of, and it just takes up all my time. Anyways, this year I decided I would make sure we had a couple of books about Easter for him. Even though we're not religious, I'm a humanist, I still believe in educating my child about religious diversity. So I asked his religious grandmother to bring a couple of books with her about Easter if she could find any, because I wasn't able to find any in the stores here, which I thought was a little weird because you would think there'd be plenty of children's books about Easter available. Anyways, Mama was able to find a couple of books about Easter that were age appropriate, and we read them to him, and he seemed interested, but I was kind of horrified. I didn't think I would, because I thought Easter was about the resurrection of Christ. Turns out these books all basically say the same thing. Everybody loves Jesus, and that's why we're so glad that Jesus was killed. And oh, by the way, he was resurrected. And I just kind of think that's a really horrible message to send a 3-year-old, especially one, my son is already dealing with the death of his grandfather, one of his grandfathers, and death is one of the most difficult concepts to understand, and it's certainly not something I think we should be telling them they should be happy about. I would have felt much better about these books had they said something like, everybody loves Jesus, that's why we were really sad he was killed, but we're really happy that he was resurrected. That's what I thought these books would say, but they all basically said we should be really happy that he was killed. Anyways, lesson learned, we probably won't be reading those books next year because they weren't what I expected. I did check with one of my Christian friends over the weekend. As we were driving somewhere together, I said, gee, this really kind of bothered me. And she said, yeah, I got some books and I had the same problem with them. It's a really horrifying thing to focus on, that a group of people would be happy that someone that they love died. It just goes beyond normal human comprehension. And I kept saying I thought the focus was on the resurrection, even though these books all focus on how happy we are Jesus died. And this is just a note to anybody who's thinking about writing an Easter book for, Christian Easter book for kids. Focus on the resurrection. It was sad he died, but we're all happy he resurrected because it was a miracle. That I can handle. That I was expecting. Anyways, enough of the rant. Toodles.